Good morning and welcome to your Battletech Advanced stream for Monday. Um, as discussed previously, we're going to hit this game pretty hard over the next month or so while we wait for the release of Starfield, because Starfield is probably going to take up a lot of our time in the mornings, and I want to give Battletech Advanced its due. We'll still be doing at least one day a week. We'll be doing BattleTech Advanced, and maybe some bonus streams here and there. But the reality is, we played BattleTech Advanced for a very long time. It's a great game. Still going to be playing it occasionally. It's just not going to be a bread and butter of our channel, as it always has. Probably doing a lot of Starfield and Tarkov going forward. And both of those games take a significant amount of time and effort. So BTA will probably be rotating out as a regular thing. But we're still going to do it weekly. Maybe we'll do it on the weekends when I have a little bit more time for a long casual stream. So let's get into it. We're here on Camlan, currently held by the Draconis Combine. And we are looking to make some money and protect the inner sphere from itself, as long as the check's clear, as I like to say. So let's see what missions we have available. We've got a favor to regret. That's a 4-star in the urban environment. Let's go ahead and grab that. All right. Let's go ahead and take the King Crab. So we'll take the King Crab, the Atlas, the Orion, Hunchback, 2 Hunchback, an LRM carrier, and I don't think we could take our new Battle Master, can we? Oh, we can. Okay, so we have a new Battle Master. So do I need to work? I feel like we need to work the Battle Master into the rotation here. Let's see. We're also going to take Big Fluffy out of the Atlas because he does really well in the Scorpion, which has been repaired. So we need to have something that's a little faster, a little melee-ish for Big Fluffy. He loves to do the melee. So we got the King Crab, the Scorpion. Okay. Let's rework everything here. I think we take the 4P and make it a reserve mech instead of an every drop mech. We'll move the Orion over. I want to take the Battle Master. It has a lot of firepower. We're going to definitely take the Battle Master. Okay, so we're going to look at our pilots that are best suited. Battle Master is not an energy build, so we can actually make it Arbiter. Let's see what to do next. Who do we put in the Orion? The Orion does have a fair amount of missiles, so let's put Matador in the Orion. You know what? I think we go with the 4P as our Hunchback, because we do have Omega as an Energy Master, and that really makes the most sense. If we're going to take a Hunchback and put an Energy Master in it, we should really take the 4P. We've got an LRM Carrier Mark II, which we will take. And this is a 4-skull. Do I really need to take that many mechs? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do I take a 7th mech? And if I do, what do I take? Do I take another Hunchback? I could take another Hunchback. I could do that. There we go. Okay. So we'll take the Key Crab, the Scorpion, the Battlemaster, the Orion, the Hunchback, the LRM Carrier, and a Hunchback 2. So that gives us a good balance. You know, we're not just only going heavy assaults. We've got 2 assaults. We've got a medium, a heavy, a medium, a fire support platform with the LRM Carrier Mark II, and another medium. So we're not just going all heavy assault on this. I don't love to do that. So let's have a nice balanced approach here. Hope everybody's having a great Monday. It was a great weekend. Had some good family time. Got a little gaming in. Ready to start the weekend out energized. I had a bad back the last couple weeks, but I feel like it's finally getting better, so things are looking up. It's gonna be a great day. Alright, let's drop. I should see how things went in the box office.
Phase initiated.
Let's check that real quick. I like to see, as you know, I'm a big movie guy. I didn't go see a movie this weekend. I was supposed to see, go see Haunted Mansion, but something came up and I was like, I wasn't really that excited about it, to be honest with you. So let's check our friends at Box Office Mojo. I like to just keep track of what's going on in the box office. So Barbie made another $93 million. So Barbie is really held up strong with its second weekend. It dropped off about 25% roughly, which is not bad at all for a second week for a blockbuster. Oppenheimer is nice and steady at $46 million. Haunted Mansion, $24 million. Sound of Freedom still doing really good at $12 million. And Mission Impossible has now fallen to 5th place. I'm sure Tom Cruise is very disappointed. And you know, Paramount in general is disappointed that they're only at getting 10 million, and I think it's their, what, 3rd week out? I mean, it's just not sticking, and I thought Mission Impossible was a very good movie.
Oh man.
Alright. Destroy the enemy lance, which is somewhere over here. Destroy the reinforcements, which are apparently right here, a bunch of vehicles. So we're definitely going to head for the reinforcements first here. Scorpion wants to push up and get in melee range. Do some scouting for us. All these units have really high evasion, so we're probably not going to hit them. 50%, because they're heavy units, so even though they have low evasion, vehicles don't get the same evasion drop as regular vehicles, as mechs. So you know what, we'll hit this MRM carrier. Now these heavy vehicles are actually pretty nasty. We don't want to take them for granted at all.
Receiving you.
So we need to really try to hit these guys hard.
No shooting, just running.
Okay, 4P's also in range. What can the 4P hit? Can't hit the MRM launcher, which I really would have liked. Want to get that thing off the field. Try to hit this Gallant. Oh, and we hit it. Nice. Now, when you're in an urban environment, one thing you definitely want to check is if they'll say, "Hey, if you minimize your damage, you'll get a bonus." You want to pay close attention to that. Okay. Do we shoot the double AC-20 on 15%? We'll do it because we got plenty of ammo. Now, again, if we had a bonus by not damaging buildings, I probably wouldn't have taken that shot, but there's no bonus. Let's see if we can reserve here. Get one of these friendly enemy units to move. Maybe go after the Scorpion. Scorpion's got 6 evasion. Okay.
Minimal damage on
King
that.
Crab's AMS protected the rest of the unit, which is great. That's what it's here for. Alright, Battlemaster's moving in. This is a pretty unique Battlemaster. I actually like this Battlemaster because it came with a Gauss rifle hardpoint. Usually Battlemasters are primarily energy builds, but I do like this build because it actually came with a Gauss rifle. Big fan of the old Gauss rifle.
Commander.
Now it's funny because I build my mechs differently. We play Mega Mech, which is a digital version of the tabletop game, and I design my mechs very differently in Mega Mech than I do in BattleTech Advanced.
What do you need, Commander?
So it's just kind of interesting that I do that. Alright, so
Time
our
to pour on
LRM
the
carrier could go after the Gallant, but our hit percentage is so much higher on the Gallant, we're gonna have to go for the Gallant. I would have liked to have gone after the MRM carrier, but it's 50% better chance to hit. I had to go for the Gallant there. Nice. So, I mean, Hollywood's been a crazy year. You know, Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, which maybe it was too long for people to look up on the internet, and that's why people didn't go see it. I kid. But it's a 2-part movie, and I have to wonder if Part 2 hadn't already been filmed, whether they would film Part 2, because it is losing money like crazy. I don't think there's any way that Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1 can make its money back. Its only hope is to do some crazy stuff to get popular as like a cult favorite after release in the theaters, to see if they can get people to come to Dead Reckoning Part 2 and they can make their money back. And I thought that was a really good movie. Dead Reckoning Part 1 is a very good film. But nobody seems interested in it. Or is everybody tired of the Mission Impossible movie theme? Was it a release decision? You know, they could have released it. They could have pushed back the release, because a big thing about Dead Reckoning Part 1 was that the Oppenheimer producers had a deal that Oppenheimer was going to get all the IMAX theaters, which would take them away from Mission Impossible 2. And is that a factor in what happened with Mission Impossible 2? Because they could have pushed back Mission Impossible 2 so it didn't get hit by the buzzsaw that is Barbie and Oppenheimer. We need to get this MRM carrier off the field. That's MRM, Jesus, 120. Yeah, we don't want to get too close to this thing. There we go. There goes the MRM carrier. Anything with carrier in the name generally has high firepower and low armor, so you want to take those out as quickly as possible.
Target eliminated.
That's MRM 120 off the field, and it only shot at us once. So that was a good choice to get that off the field. See, their firepower is much lower now with their vehicles, because that MRM carrier was such a big part of their firepower.
Oh man, you got me.
And now Fluffy's gonna kick a Scorpion, or a AC carrier. Again, it has carrier in the name. We want to get it off the field quickly. Okay, didn't get it off the field yet, but it lost its evasion. That's gonna make it an easy target for the rest of our force. The Galleon here is not very scary. It's basically a jumped up APC. So it's really not that scary.
How's it going?
Push up here.
Full speed, no target.
We want to take advantage of the fact that that AC carrier has lost all of its evasion and a lot of its armor. So we're going to hit that hard and take it out. Boom.
Target eliminated.
The 4P for its tonnage is just an impressive
Ready to get it on.
piece of mech. It really punches above its weight. It's the low armor that becomes the problem. Okay, I'm gonna go after the APC carrier. APC here. Not that much of a threat.
Yeah.
This is good, because we want to save our armor for the main fight against the enemy lands. Should be some beefy
What do you
boys
need,
in
Commander?
here if it's a 4-skull mission.
Time to pour on the speed.
That APC.
I'm showing minor damage. Orders?
on that APC here.
Go.
There we go. Battlemaster does what Battlemaster do, which is destroy stuff.
Good to go.
Alright. Let's go push up with our King Crab. It's really time for the King Crab to delete something.
Locked on target.
Yep. There goes the enemy reinforcements, just like that. Alright, stop teabagging.
That's a kill.
911, what is your emergency? I hear shots! Okay, ma'am, calm down. What kind of shots?
Alright, we got a 75-ton mech there. 100-ton mech there. Okay. Interesting. That 75-tonner is isolated. We should probably send a couple mechs over here to deal with the 75-tonner. Whenever you have an enemy unit that's isolated by itself, and you can get multiple mechs on one mech, that's usually a good thing. Oh, it's an Orion. Okay. Not a slouch, but it should not have pushed forward, because now we're going to have our whole lance going after that Orion, which is not going to be
Why am I in a cockpit?
not going to be
Is
good.
that smart?
Alright, we're going to have the Scorpion go see what that 100-ton mech is. See if it's something interesting here. An Atlas, okay. Atlas and a Stalker. Okay, let's start working on that Atlas. Atlas 70.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, in the meanwhile, the rest of us have this this Onion kind of all by itself. Triple A, double A, triple A, H Gaming, just rated with a channel, with a stream of 4 viewers. Thanks, Triple A. Arg Gaming. He's a friend of the channel, and he posts his streams on our Discord, so always happy to see you, my friend. I know I started my stream a little early today. Normally you end right as I start. Everything's going great. We're just putting in some BTA. We're doing a lot of BTA for the next month as we count down to the release of Starfield, because Starfield's probably going to take up a lot of our streaming capacity once Starfield drops. Very excited about the old Starfield. Do we shoot here? Yeah, why not? There goes a building. Minor war crime, but we don't get a bonus for not destroying buildings, so it's okay.
Roger that.
Alright, time for some Orion versus Orion. Orion versus Orion violence here.
Lock it on.
We're going to do accuracy by volume here. The Onion is a very solid mech, however,
What do you need, Commander?
it can't handle up to the firepower of our full force here, even if we have bad hit percent chances. Oop, got a good hit percent chance on the Atlas. Let's take a shot.
Firing everything.
Let's work on the Atlas at long range here with the LRM carrier. Try to wear down some of that armor before we get in close. What's going on with you, R Gaming? How are things in the good old UK? It's going to be really tough when Starfield comes out because, you know, I've been playing BTA for a very long time, and we're still going to be playing it maybe once a week, and then occasionally when I have time for an extra stream or two, we'll do some BTA. But Starfield is going to be such a big time commitment. And I mean that in a good way, because I'm very excited about Starfield. But we're only going to have so much time to stream so many games. You know, I'm a part-time streamer, I don't stream for a living. So, we're going to stream the things that I enjoy to play. So Starfield, I think, is going to be a great title. But it's going to be very immersive. It's going to take a lot of time to stream Starfield. So it's going to be a big chunk of my streaming time. Plus, I also play a fair amount of Tarkov. And that's not going to change because I play Tarkov. So it's kind of like my single-player game time is going to go into Starfield. And my co-op time is going to continue to be in Tarkov, so it's going to be hard to have time for BTA. Again, we'll do it probably once a week.
It's okay. Damage is light.
It's not overheating. Yeah, it's actually cooling down this week in the United States a little bit. But, you know, I live in a desert, so complaining about it being hot is just silly. Precision strike here. Should we go for the head, or should we go for the easy hit, which is the leg? I feel like we go for the head. Why not? There's a lot of MRMs going for the head. Yeah, we blew it up anyways. Alright, so there goes the Onion. The Onion pushed up way too hard, way too far ahead of the rest of the Lance, which made it an easy target to take out. Alright, Atlas is shooting at the Scorpion. Scorpion's got 6 evasion. Not too worried about that yet. Atlas is moving down. You know, the Atlas is an iconic mech in BattleTech, no doubt about it, but I don't love the Atlas as much as some people do. So we've got an Atlas, a Warhammer, and a Stalker. They all walked into a bar. Just kidding! Alright, Scorpion can hit the Warhammer in the rear arc, so let's do that. So the Scorpion has cover from this building. It's attacking in the rear arc, and it has 6 evasion. That's a really good combination for a backstabbing mech like the Scorpion. Nice hits on the Warhammer.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, now we gotta start scooting the big boys over here.
Affirmative.
Hunchback 4P can hit the Warhammer or the Atlas. We're definitely going for the Atlas here.
Acknowledge.
Keep picking the Atlas apart here.
Good to go.
Well, I'm in the best of both worlds are because Starfield comes out on the 8th, and I'm actually going to be on a vacation until the 12th. So my hope is to see
I'm listening.
what the reviews are and what the initial feedback is, and then I'll jump into Starfield, assuming Starfield doesn't have too many game-breaking bugs. But I will say, Starfield, from what I've seen, I think they put in the time and energy to really put out a quality game, and not a game that's broken and then we'll fix it after you buy it. So I'll have about 4 or 5 days after release before I start playing Starfield.
What
In
do you
fact,
need,
while
Commander?
I'm gone, I'm actually gonna put the computer in the store, in the
Time
shop,
to pour on the speed.
and get it ramped up to make sure that it can handle Starfield. There's nothing worse than when you're excited about a new game and then you can't play it for some reason. So hopefully that will be going on. We'll also be in the middle of a new wipe for Tarkov, so there'll be lots of stuff for me to stream. And we'll still do some BTA. BTA is still by far my favorite turn-based strategy game. But if Starfield ends up being as good as I think it's going to be, let's save our ammo here, then we're going to really be spending a lot of time playing Starfield. Let's push up with our King Crab. Okay, go after the Atlas. So let's do that. Structure exposed on the Atlas. Atlases tend to blow up a lot more than they should, because they've got the ammo for the LRM-20 in the torso, as well as the ammo for the AC-20 in the torso. It's kind of a design mistake for the Atlas. You can really make them explode with ammo explosions. These guys are really at a disadvantage here. Oh, he's going after the Scorpion. The Scorpion had high evasion, so really all the Warhammer did there was take out a building. Scorpion took a couple hits, nothing too serious there. So, our gaming, how long are you gonna wait for Starfield to be out before you drop it, you buy it? Let's say our gaming, yeah, you can make an Atlas a good Atlas, but a stock Atlas is really not that great, in my opinion. Alright, we're gonna let the Scorpion keep picking on the Warhammer here. Just keep shooting it in the back. Structure exposed on the Warhammer. Engine crit. Until the second 0-day patch. Not sure what you mean by the second. Yeah, I mean, look, I think Starfield, Bethesda has probably learned its lessons about dropping games that aren't fully done, so I'm giving them the benefit of the doubt. This Atlas is gonna go boom, I think. Yep, there it goes. Ammo explosion.
That one's done for.
Ammo explosions hit Atlases way too much.
Commander?
You could build good Atlases. I have an Atlas, and I think it's a pretty good build. But the standard Atlas is just a little too rough. All right, Warhammer's going to be our first target here.
Orders. Roger. Full speed.
Hunchback 2. Best shot is going to be on the Stalker here. With that double AC-20.
Affirmative.
Nice hits on the Stalker. Stalkers also tend to go boom.
What do you need, Commander?
So the Stalker is actually a really good
Time
target
to
for us
pour
to
on the
hit
speed.
with our LRMs. They tend to go boom because they have a lot of ammo on them. This one has all rocket launchers. It's the pirate version, so we definitely want to attack it at long range before it shoots all those infernal rockets. Another stinger, a stinker like 76. I don't get the feeling that Starfield is going to be a stinker. I've watched some gameplay so far, and it looks like it's a very solid title. So we'll see what happens. So I could say as a streamer, that's your biggest catch-22. Do you invest in a game early because it's going to be popular, right? But you risk the chance that the game is a piece of crap, you know? Get this Warhammer in the rear arc. There goes the Warhammer. Right, and then there was just the Stalker. Gotta figure out what salvage I want out of this. Oh, here comes the Inferno rocket launchers. All in on the Battlemaster.
Armor's getting stripped off.
Yeah, Atlases can be made to be good.
Yes, Commander.
But stock Atlases are not good, in my opinion.
Roger.
I mean, I'd much rather have a stock King Crab than a stock Atlas any day of the week. Alright, do we go for the head again? I think we go for the head. This is our head-capping mech, because it has 2 Gauss rifles. We're gonna go for the head. Ooh, there's some head hits there. Could some MRMs hit the head? There we go. There goes that assault.
I am out of
There goes that assault lance. So what do I do? What do I do with my salvage here? I could probably just grab another Atlas and call it a day. Or I don't have a Stalker. And I think Stalkers are really good fire support mechs. They're not direct line mechs, but they're very good. Look, we didn't even take any structural damage. No structural damage here. This was a cakewalk. See, I could just take this, but I don't like this Stalker. I mean, I can make this something better. And generally, the pirate versions of mechs are pretty cool. I only have one Atlas part. You know what? We're gonna take the Stalker parts, and we're gonna see what we can do with this Stalker. I think we could turn this into a very nice fire support mech. If we get, I think I already have a Stalker part, but let's see what we can get here. Alright, we got Onion. Stalker, 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 Stalker. We did not get the 5th Stalker part, but I think we have one in storage. We get an Apollo. I mean, that's not a bad... Not bad. I feel like we could build a good Stalker. All right. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right. So do we build out the stalker? And what would I give up? Do we have the parts for a stalker? We do not. We do not have enough parts for a stalker. Okay, that makes it easier. Okay, so we're not building a stalker yet. I mean, here's my, let's look at my atlas that I put together, ARG. So it came with a Gauss rifle. I left the Gauss rifle. I turned this into a fire support build, which I think the Atlas does pretty well. So it's got a Gauss rifle. It's got LRM 30, and the reason I'm doing that is because we have some fast cam ammo available. We've got the large laser, 2 large lasers, and 2 Sanctuary Alliance medium lasers to impair sensors. So I feel like this is a pretty solid support build. You know, it's got some direct fire, it's got some fire support here, it's got the FAS cam, which I think is very helpful against assault mechs, and it's got the large lasers. I think it's a very balanced build. So, and decent speed for an Atlas. I wish those were clan LRMs so that I could put more weapons on it, but I think it's solid. Okay, let's we actually have to play our victory song here.
It's Corona time. Hey, it's Corona time right now. It's Corona time.
Victory song.
It's Corona time.
And let's pick another fight. Pride and Vanity. It's a level 4 battle against Comstar. Comstar likes to cheat. Alright, so we got the King Crab, the Scorpion, the Battlemaster, the Orion, the Hunchback, LRM Carrier, and the Hunchback too. Now what I could do is I could take fewer units and take the Atlas. I might just do that. Let's see. Let's give up our Hunchbacks and we'll throw our Atlas in here. And, we'll put Omega in our Atlas. So King Crab, Scorpion, Battlemaster, Orion, Atlas, and the LRM Carrier. I find the LRM Carriers really valuable. We always have to take that in for that indirect fire support. It really wears down armor and gets crits. Okay, so King Crab, Atlas, Scorpion, Battlemaster, and Orion. Let's deploy. I'll be back in about a minute while that loads up. Just have to do something real quick. Right back. Alright, I'm back, everybody. Did our battle load up yet? Come on. It's not letting me click into Battletech. Come on. There we go. Still prepping for combat. No harm done. Alright, begin mission. Alright, we got a straight up fight.
Command interface initiated.
You've reached the 21st Centauri Lancers family territory. Be on the lookout for reinforcements. We'll need to eliminate all enemy forces that take the field. Don't be complacent. If a mech looks a little worse for the wear, they can still kill you. Okay. 21st Centauri Lancers, say? Nerd Herd Inc., was it? Nothing personal, but how about you head back to your ship before we gotta shoot this out? Alright, it's a hot and foggy night. Reads like a horror story, and it could be. You'll have to rely on sensors to spot the enemies. Okay. So we've got water, reduces movement. Okay, so we have foggy desert night. Visibility is reduced by 70% of normal, and all units have +1 defense.
Wait, why am I in a cockpit? Is this smart?
Okay, so we got to get across the water to get to the enemy here. Oh, there we go. We got a vehicle. Far too many vehicles this morning. We're here to fight mechs, not vehicles.
Location confirmed.
This is going to slow down the LRM carrier.
On the way, nice and slow.
LRM carriers are so slow in water.
Wait, why am I in a cockpit? Is this smart?
Okay, I want the Scorpion to scout, but not get so far out that he gets attacked by multiple enemy units.
Yeah.
So one thing you could do is if you send a scout out too far ahead, you can lose your scout real easy.
What do you need, Commander?
Especially level 4 and above.
Time to
battles.
pour on the speed.
Yes, Commander.
Because you can have accuracy by volume and have a couple lucky hits get in there, and there goes your scout. So you want to play it smart.
How's it going?
I gotta say, I love the King Crab. It's my favorite assault, I think. King Crabs can be so OP. Because they have so much armor, and you could build them out to be real monsters. Okay. Again, we're gonna scout with the Scorpion without overcommitting.
Right here. Confirmed.
What do you need, Commander? Time to pour on the speed.
I'm here.
Commander.
I mean, this King Crab's got 2 Gauss rifles, a large pulse, an MRM-40, and a laser AMS, so I feel like it's a very good balance, and it's got lots of armor. I think it's a very good balance of attack versus armor and protection for the whole lance, because I feel like laser AMSs are so awesome. Love laser AMSs. You can't put them in anything so small that they can't have anything but a quick draw, really? The lance I have, and they're throwing a quick draw out. Come on. My least powerful unit can easily take out a quick draw by itself. I feel like they're not even trying here. Yeah, my king crab has dual Gosses. And my pilot has the ability to shoot for heads, so yeah, that's pretty OP. 2 Goss rifles plus the ability to shoot at heads is definitely
Oh man.
a clan buster. Alright, Scorpion,
I got the speed you need.
I want you to stay evasive. We know there's going to be some reinforcements that show up at some point here. So I don't want to show my hand completely yet. There's going to be more enemies that show up.
Yeah.
So let's take this poor quick draw off the map. Well, he's all by himself. Got an 85 tonner. That could be a battle master, maybe. Okay, we got a quick draw here. Not the best hit percent chances. So let's actually battle lord this. It gets a little better. The truth is, quick draws go down pretty quickly. They should be changed to quick down
That there was a critical hit.
instead of
that
quick
was.
draw, because they're really just not that much of a threat.
911, what is your emergency? I hear shots!
What do you need,
Okay,
Commander?
ma'am, calm down. What kind of shots?
Time to pour on the speed.
Yeah, this quick draw might not survive this. We'll see.
Is it time to press the Alpha Strike button? I love the Alpha Strike button.
Oh, it survived. It soaked
That
that pretty
target's having a
well.
real bad day.
If our hit percentage chance had been closer to 80%, I feel like that quick draw would have gone down. Alright, we're going to save our Gauss rifle ammo here and our MRM ammo. Got a tag on the quick draw, that'll come in handy.
Good to go. Confirm.
No shots for the king crab yet, that's fine.
What's up, boss?
Now, I could switch to fast cam here, but I think the quick draw is going to go down pretty quickly. So let's just do regular LRMs here. This might actually kill the quick draw, we'll see. Might take out a torso. Engine crit.
Target's taking a critical hit.
I mean, they got to be sending more units than this. This is supposed to be a 4-skull mission. Come on. I need a challenge. Ooh, something. The 85 tonner has ACs on it. So I don't think it's a battle master. Oh, that was probably the vehicle. Yeah, that was probably the vehicle. Quick Draw's gonna pull back. Smart decision on their part. Oh, no, I think it was the mech that fired. So I don't think it's a battle master. Let's see. Alright, let's see what that 85 tonner is. Shall we? Alright, we're gonna keep the Scorpion evasive.
I got the speed you need.
Got the... oh, it's a longbow. Longbows always go boom. But it's the best target. Let's shoot the longbow here. I'm not a big fan of the longbow. It's slow, it's hard to get enough ammo, armor, and weapons on the longbow. It's obviously designed to be a fire support mech, but it's a glass cannon in my opinion.
My grandma hits hard.
I'm listening.
Hear me out here. I know our hit percentages are lower on the quick draw, but I feel like the quick draw is ready to die.
Here goes.
There we go. The LBX took out the quick draw by itself, so yeah, it was ready to die.
That one's done for.
Nice. Unfortunately, that got us too many parts of
What
a
do you need,
quick
Commander?
draw, which I do not want laying around.
Time to pour on the
Quick
speed.
draws are useless. I remember the first time I saw a quick draw when the base game dropped. It's actually a boss, a lower level boss mech, and I was like, "How can I kill that thing? It's huge." Now it's like, eh.
Got it, Commander.
Yep, we did shotgun it to death. That is correct. We're gonna accuracy by volume this longbow to death here. Longbows tend to blow up because they have lots of ammo in them. And that's the real threat until the enemy gives us some more units. Hopefully there'll be some reinforcements here. Or this is going to be a way too quick of a fight.
Standing by. Affirmative.
Alright, we're just going to go center torso on this longbow and try to blow it up. Come on, give me an ammo explosion or an engine hit. There we go. Ammo explosion every time with the longbow. Every time. And then there was
I'm picking up a new
three?
sensor
Oh,
trace.
reinforcements.
Looks like
Okay.
enemy reinforcements.
We knew reinforcements were coming. What do we got here? 95-ton mech. Nice. Okay.
Let's see what this baby can do.
Alright, so we're gonna do a little gamey stuff here. We're gonna do some fast cam. We're gonna do attack ground. We're gonna put some fast cam on this road. Slow down that 95 tonner with some mines. And we're gonna work on the rest of these. We got a behemoth. We've got a challenger. Okay. Let's go for the rear arc of the challenger here.
Smooth jazz.
It's not a bad challenger, actually.
Reporting. I'm on my way. Confirmed.
What do you need, Commander? Time to pour on the speed.
Need to get rid of these vehicles so we could deal with these reinforcements.
Ooh, is it time to press the Alpha Strike button? I love the Alpha Strike.
Ready for orders. Affirmative.
This challenger is really taking a beating. Gotta give him credit, it's definitely soaking up a lot of damage. Okay, so we got a 70-ton mech and a 95-ton mech in the reinforcements. Oh, and it looks like a third mech. Okay. And a 70-tonner. Okay. Ooh. Behemoth is going after the onion. And Onion's taking
Guess
some
I was
hits.
lucky that time.
How's it going?
King Crab's going to start moving towards the new force, but we're going to still provide fire support here. We can actually go for the turrets, especially here.
Roger.
Then we'll go to Challenger. Wouldn't mind putting a Challenger together.
One red target.
I'm getting shot in the rump, Commander.
Waiting for orders.
Atlas is going to keep rolling.
Copy that.
Okay, we got an Avatar here. We're Gonna hit the Avatar with Fazcam to slow down this whole enemy force here. Got a whole bunch of minefields in between us and the enemy force. What's this mech in the background? An 80 tonner, probably a Victor. So I'm thinking a Night Star, a Victor, and 270 tonners. That's my guess. A 95 tonner is an interesting tonnage for an assault.
It looks like the Force commander.
So I'm feeling like that's a Night Star.
Spreading the love.
I'm freezing, Darius.
Alright, there goes the last vehicle. So we can now focus on the reinforcements.
Copy.
Let's see, the Onion could use an opportunity to brace, get rid of that
What do you need,
instability.
Commander?
Alright, LRM carrier's gonna be
Time to pour
flanking.
on the
What do we
speed.
got? We can start shooting at the Avatar. Okay, why not?
Keep me jammed on firing.
Something over there has an AMS on it. That makes me think more and more that the 95 tonner is a Night Star.
Wait your command.
Alright, let's regroup our units.
Acknowledge.
I have no problem letting the enemy go through some minefields here and take some damage to the legs. Totally fine with me. Ooh. Grasshopper. Okay. I don't have a Grasshopper yet. I would like a Grasshopper. Grasshoppers absolutely hit above their tonnage if you build them correctly, and they have good speed, which makes them a really good heavy scout. Fluffy would like to go from the Scorpion probably to a Grasshopper.
Receiving you.
I think that would be an upgrade for Fluffy.
Double time.
Okay, King Crab's getting into a firing position behind some cover. Not the best hit percent chances here. What if we go Battlelord here? 50-50. Yeah, I'll take the shot.
Pocket.
Grasshopper down. Yeah, Grasshoppers are good melee builds and scout builds. That's what I build them for. They become melee forces units for me. Alright, let's see if we can't keep working on the Grasshopper and also lock it down with some fast cam. Take away some of its speed. Ooh, took out a torso on the Grasshopper. Head injury.
That
Nice.
one's gonna leave a mark.
Let's do this.
Oh man.
I'm trying to use the fast cam to play the long game here. See what that 95 tonner is. Oh, it's not a Night Star. A Banshee. A Thug. Is the Assault. The 80 tonner. The Banshee is not very exciting, I gotta say.
Giving them the business. It's getting hot in here.
Kind
so
of
I
disappointed
ready to
with
go
our
all my
salvage here. But, you know, we'll make do. Okay, the Onion's gonna go into a fire support role because it already has some damage. Can shoot at the Banshee here.
What do you need, Commander?
Right. Aircraft carrier's flanking by itself. See if we can finish off that grasshopper, maybe. There we go. There goes the
The sun
grasshopper.
is shining, the birds are singing, and the weapons are striking
Now
true.
we know that there's only 4 enemies in that lance, which is unusual for a Comstar lance. Avatar. I do like the Thug. I think the Thug could be something we could make something out of. As well as the Grasshopper. We got some decent salvage options. I would have rather seen a Night Star for sure, but, you know, we'll take what we can get. Alright. Hit the Banshee, the Thug. Oh, there's 2 Thug and an Avatar, huh? Alright, let's go for the Thug here.
Taking the shot.
Okay.
Yes, boss.
Alright. Let's have the King Crab push up.
Oh, yeah. We'll go.
And it could go after the Banshee.
Affirmative.
MRMs and Gauss rifles are really good combinations because the Gauss rifles will push through the armor and then the MRMs will go into the structure. I found that works really well. Alright, the Thug's got 2 PPCs. Got some decent hits on the Crab. But
Yes, Commander.
alright, time for the Atlas to do some flanking here.
Confirmed.
Okay. Let's work on the Gauss rifle. Or let's work on the Thug. I'm going to use the fast cam to try to shut this Thug down. Hey, Haste Dragon. Gauss is the best weapon? I don't know if it's the best weapon. It's one of my favorites in BTA. It has its pluses and minuses. Alright, more hard hits on the Crab. That's okay. The Crab is there. The King Crab is there to soak damage. That's what it's there for. It's got a whole bunch of damage that it can soak. Let's flank with the Scorpion.
Speed you need. We got this.
There goes the Banshee. They tend to go boom. It's usually an ammo explosion with the Banshee. 2 enemies down.
Affirmative.
Got these guys on the run a little bit.
Confirmed.
Sorry about that. something has the dogs excited.
SRMs are gone.
Probably a leaf fell down outside
What do you need,
or something.
Commander? Time to pour on the speed. The sun is shining, the birds are singing, and the weapons...
So, our gaming says, I know Fastcam scatters a load of mines around the target. What's the actual effect? So they take...
Standing by.
Each mine does 5 damage, but more importantly, it breaks
Double time.
the
Let's
movement of... When you hit a mine, it breaks your movement. So it cuts your movement down significantly. It does 5 damage, and it also gives you heat damage as well. So it's a good area. Just like any minefield, it's good at restricting movement of the enemy and doing damage along the way. Hey Andre, good to see you. Fastcam is very rare in this game, and it's super valuable. Uh-oh, King Crab is gonna fall down?
Careful.
Oh no. Yeah, Fastcam, if you get your hands on Fastcam ammo, because it's very rare, you immediately have to put it into use. Because it's very effective. Alright, we gotta switch to regular LRMs. Yeah, so they take 5 damage per every mine that they hit. They gain a significant amount of heat, and it stops their movement. Okay, King Crab got up before they could shoot at it. Very good.
On it.
And this Avatar really has no chance. It should eject here.
Getting hot and
Oh man.
I mean, it's surrounded by superior units.
I got the speed you need.
It's lost half of its weapons. It really should eject here. There's no upside for the Avatar.
Force commander took my bride. Oh baby. Oh, that went in like.
Commander. I copy.
What do you need, Commander? On the way, nice and slow.
This should be it for the Avatar. I'll be shocked if it survives this. Well,
The
that's
sun
it.
is shining, the birds are singing, and the weapons are striking true.
Alright.
Successful.
Alright, we didn't take any structural damage there. Okay, what do we do for salvage here? I kind of want the grasshopper. Yeah, I think I take the grasshopper parts. I like the thug as well. But thugs are very rare, and we only got one part of the thug, so let's take the grasshopper parts. I mean, Andre wants to know if your pilots are top skilled, do you feel it's a challenge still? Yeah, because if you have the progressive difficulty turned on, it's gonna... A 5 skull mission could really be a 7 or 8 or a 9 if you have that progressive difficulty turned on in your options. So there's still a very high level of challenge. I will say, once my pilots get too good or my mechs get too powerful, I do tend to do a restart. Because I like the low early to mid game is my favorite for this game. Okay, did we get enough parts to put a grasshopper together? That is my question. No, we only have 4 parts of a grasshopper, so we can't build a grasshopper. Hey, Big Fluffy, thanks for stopping by just in time for the end of the stream. Big Fluffy's been has been gone for a week due to a family vacation, but he's back now, so please give him a follow and subscribe as well. He does a lot of similar content as I do, so definitely give him a holler. That's Big Fluffy 10,000. We're ending the stream a little early today. I've got some stuff to do. I have a conference call for work. So we got our two fights in, and we don't have anything to build. So we're going to call it at an hour and a half today. And we'll be back tomorrow, maybe for some more Battletech Advanced or some Tarkov. We'll see what happens. But I am going to